freaking great! Good for you!
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hey, where are you going?
Welcome to Gilboa. We're so excited for you all to be here. My name is Sara. I'm the Rosh Machaneh, or the head of camp. I'm incredibly excited for everyone to be here, whether it is your first time at Machaneh or whether you have been here a million times, whether you are old alum for a madricha 40 years ago. Welcome. We are so excited for you to be here today and to get to experience Gilboa and experience what our chanechim experience every day. And it's just really wonderful. Over the past 3 years, I've been in this community and watching it grow and mobilize around getting our new campsite, and it's been really amazing to see the old habos and new families coming together and strengthening this community. So just thank you all for being here today. When I was first at Gilboa, I was a very homesick young Amel. I came in 2001. And I think when I first came, I only ate peanut butter and matzah for like 2 weeks straight. And when I came up that summer, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I didn't know what kind of craziness was waiting in the Tehachapi Mountains, and I had no idea about the journey that my life was about to take in Habonim. But somewhere in the past 11 years, I've learned not only to eat more than peanut butter and matzah, but also the meaning of kutza, the importance of Jewish identity and critical engagement, and I think most importantly the potential that I had to be a leader for myself and for my community. And so I think for me that power and potential for growth that is fostered at Gilboa is what keeps me coming back year after year. Yesterday I was looking around the Chadar and looking at all of them, and I realized that my chanechim, my campers, from the first winter camp that I worked after Madatz when I was like 16 or 17, are now in Bo Grim and are going on to MBI next summer in their first movement experience. And besides feeling like a very old 22-year-old looking at everyone, I realized it made me reflect a lot on what this community does and how this community enables kids to grow and to become leaders and to become empowered in their community. And I think for me, that's one of the most amazing things that I've felt at Gilboa and that I've seen over the past many years of being here. So whether it was watching a chanecha write a petition and gather signatures to petition her parents to let her come second session, or whether it was seeing our Sayalim, our sixth graders last year, organize for themselves a pula, an activity and discussion about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict because they thought they needed to learn about it. I think Gilboa really guides chanechim to create their own culture and to be self-directed in their own lives and to build their own community. And so today we have many generations here. We have our young Nitzanim, our 3rd and 4th graders. We have Amenu. We have all these people here today. I want to say a big thank you. A big thank you to Amenu, our sister organization, for coming up today and for being a part of our community and seeing what we do here. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you to all of you for making it here and making it up the windy dirt road. We really appreciate it, and we're excited for you to be here today. So I want to invite you today to enjoy the activities, enjoy the beautiful site, and of course enjoy each other and this community. So I'd like to introduce Liz Bar-El. Where's she at? Liz Bar-El, the president of the board, longtime camp committee member, parent, and
Okay, so someone just identified who I really am, which is Lior and Ziv's mother. That is my main identity up here at Camp Gilboa. So, on behalf of the board of Camp Gilboa and on behalf of the camp committee and all the people who work hard all year for this magic moment in the summer when this community comes together, I wanted to welcome you all here. Sara did such a great job just now of welcoming everybody and of welcoming Amenu, of the folks that came up on the bus from LA. I'm glad it made it up here. It's a long road. We're glad you did it. And all of you parents, all the people who've just come to see camp for whatever reason you've come to see, I think what you see now that you got here is an amazingly beautiful, beautiful place. Physically, it's a very special place. When the Wildlands bought the camp, they put a little sign on the back, which you see when you leave, which says "Behold the Beauty." And when they were here, behold the beauty meant look around at the trees, at the lake, at all of the beautiful. But now that Gilboa's here, when you say behold the beauty, it's behold the beauty. But I say this because what really is the most beautiful thing here is what Art Sevet has put together, what your kids are creating, and the really empowerment of our youth to create community, to learn how to live together, to learn how to live with people who are like them and people who are not like them, and come together as a community. I think from what I'm hearing, and I haven't been up here, I only come up today with all of you, Sara is doing an awesome job. The kids are having a fabulous time. The rest of the Sevet is also doing a really awesome job. Thank you guys. And that's mostly what I wanted to say. Oh, I also wanted to point out, if you haven't had the tour yet of new facilities, one of the things that we at the board talked about this year was we bought a great camp. It had some great stuff, but it could use some more. So one of the things right behind you is our new Gaga court, which the kids are having a lot of fun on. We also have a new archery setup. I don't know what you call it, an archery range. And that's another example of empowerment of youth. We got a grant for $6,000 because one of our Sevet members wrote the grant, and we got it, and that paid for the archery court. So there's so many ways that everybody can be a part of the community, from the youngest to the oldest, in making this thing happen and saying, we want to do this, well, let's find a way to make it happen. So thank you. Thank you to the Sevet. Thank you to all of you for coming up today, and I hope you enjoy your kids.